Welcome, one and all, folks, to a very special retro review. We're going to do something a little different here, folks. We're going to do a Throwback Thursdays. We're going to look back at a very special review that Tony and I did down at Houston, Texas in January of 2020 when we were going to see the Royal Rumble. And this was our review of TX Whiskey. But yes, folks, we're going to be doing something a little different going forward. Thursdays are now Throwback Thursdays, where we get into the old reviews, where we did alcohol reviews and other fun things over at the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, which definitely go check that out, where me and Tony have quite a bit of fun over there. But we felt at one point it's just time to start debuting them here at the K.O.E. Nation, but with a little extra flair from yours truly. So without further ado, folks, this is a very special Throwback Thursday retro review of TX Whiskey. Enjoy, folks. All that being said, though, before we get into the review of our day, I wanted us to get into something special for you, Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast and K.O.E. Nation. This is TX Blended Whiskey. I want you to get a nice, good, lovely look at it. TX Blended Whiskey. It's got the lovely little Christmas halo around it, and I thought it would be fitting to drink this while we're here in Houston, Texas. TX Blended Whiskey, in case you don't know, is only retail sold in the state of Texas. So while we're here, I figured, why not?
One in a row.
And also, because it has a Christmas wreath, this was Mrs. G's Christmas present to you, sir, so it seems only appropriate.
It is.
So, to christen this time in Texas, a lovely bottle, by the way, I figured we would give TX Whiskey a little bit of a shot.
Let's do this.
To use a double entendre. But yeah, so Tony, the drive here went smooth. It was great. The flight here, other than the slight delay, it was
No
good.
problems,
It's the hurry up and wait in airline travel that everybody loves.
Yeah, we got into a couple of nice, severely overpriced drinks at the airport bar.
I was about to say, like, for what that guy was charging for 2 shots, you could get a whole bottle.
Yeah, I didn't think a bottle would have been cheaper.
Oh, this is gonna be good stuff.
All right.
So this is blended in Fort Worth, Texas. And I've got another bottle of similar product to show you here in a bit. But first things first.
We're going neat out of the gate. All right.
Neat out of the gate. I got some rocks, some ice right over there to put it on after we get our first impression, because this is a little celebration tea. So before we get into anything else.
Oh, that hits the nose nice.
Yeah. Very subtle.
Yeah. Oh, loving the smell. Oh, wow.
Well, you know what, we could get
Sweet.
deep into it. Yeah, it's sweet.
Syrupy, almost.
Yes. But you know what? I think let's let the tongue do the talking on this one, T.
Agreed. Oh, that is very sweet. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's like
That's
like,
excellent.
That's like Canadian whiskey.
It is that. Yeah, that's like a. That's what I was getting at.
It's Canadian whiskey with a bit more bite to it. Like
we literally couldn't be further from Canada, right?
Yeah. Now
We're in Houston.
let me put it this way: if you want Canadian whiskey with some balls,
And you're in Texas.
TX whiskey is
Wow.
awful good. Like for 82 proof, 41 ABV.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some good stuff. Yeah, I think we got us a nice little sipping whiskey while we're here in Texas.
Absolutely. That's fantastic.
Yeah, this will be great.
Not a lot of complex flavoring here. It's just you get a nice whiskey flavor with a very, very delicate sweetness.
Yeah. There's a little bite, but it's. I mean, we've had like the last 3 whiskeys or the last 2 whiskeys we reviewed were harsher.
Much.
So.
That we're just becoming booze experts. Either way.
You know, I mean, aficionado is the term I prefer.
Wow.
So, Tony, because we do things on 3 scales, because we are here in Texas, screw you. We're in Texas. Because apparently there's quite a few Texas whiskeys.
There, yeah. Imagine that.
On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, Texas whiskey, brown spirits.
Ooh, wow. Ooh.
Texas whiskey, you gotta give it a 4 and a 4.5.
Okay,
it's
that's
an
fair.
amazing whiskey.
Yeah, for a Texas whiskey,
We've had some
4 and a quarter there.
Yeah.
I'll round it right out for you.
There you go.
That's the sweetness is so good.
Yes. Now I can already see in the comments section some folks that are into some Texas whiskey. Like, you don't even know Texas. But no, this stuff, I'm gonna go out on give it a shot if you can get your hands on a bottle of it. And if you're in Texas and you live here in Texas, well, aren't you so lucky? In terms of whiskey,
I give it a good 3.5. I like it. I really
maybe
like
it's just because I'm so happy that I'm here in the Royal
Well,
Rumble.
there's that.
I'm giving it a 4.
Wow.
As in terms of whiskey. Now,
Wow.
brown spirits.
For brown spirits, I'll go 3. You got to go more subtle than there.
3.75.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, if
It
this was commercially available in Nebraska, I would have this all the time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
So